What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Here is my review for Gladiator 2. Now, Gladiator 2 is a follow to 2000's Gladiator film, once again directed by Ridley Scott, who's lately his last film, Napoleon, wasn't so good. So because of that, it sort of piqued my interest for Gladiator 2 down a little bit. But then the trailers hit, and I'm like, okay, this could be interesting. And I gotta say, Gladiator 2 is far better than Napoleon, that's for sure. And it was actually pretty decent. Like the action, by the way, oh boy, probably some of the most gorgeous stuff I've seen in a non-horror film this year. Like some of the violence in this is probably more violent than Deadpool Wolverine. I kid you not. Now, of course, if you guys don't know, it stars Paul Mescal, who plays the role of Lucius, who of course, pretty much plays like Russell Crowe's kid in this. Of course, he was actually portrayed by Spencer Treat Clark in the original, but they decided to replace him with this, in this one. Here, of course, you got Mescal, who portrays the role of Lucius, whose home is invaded by the Roman army led by General Achaeus. And of course he seeks revenge against them and fights as a gladiator for Menenius, and a former slave who plans to overturn the twin emperors Geta and Carosella. Now, again, this is directed by Ridley Scott and had some really decent performances too. You of course do have Pedro Pascal, who portrays the role of General Achaeus, and Pedro Pascal's terrific. Connie Nielsen reprises her role from the first film as Lucia, who's the mother of Lucius. Denzel Washington portrays the role of Marcinus, and holy cow, I mean Denzel Washington, he is terrific in this. Like, I even think he could easily get an Oscar nomination for his performance. Like, he is like so interesting to see him play more like the villain, if you will. I mean, I just thought he was terrific. Uh, of course you have Joseph Quinn and Fred Hattinger, who actually plays like the twins in this. Now it's also really fun to see Pedro Pascal and Joseph Quinn both in this, because next year they're also going to be in Fantastic Four together. Pedro's going to be is going to be Reed Richards, while Joseph is going to portray Johnny Storm. So it's interesting to see them both appearing in something like a year before they're doing Fantastic Four together. But yeah, the performances again was pretty solid. Now we do got some returning cast members, like Connie Nielsen does return. Derek Jacobi, he also reprises his role from the first film. Uh, Now while Russell Crowe is not really in the film like physically, there is actually, because if you guys seen the first film, you guys know why he's not returning. But there is a little bit of a flashback, so I'm like, pretty cool. We at least got to see Russell Crowe in this. It's flashbacks, so that's pretty cool. Um, and yeah, and it's also really cool that we literally got two like Walking Phoenix movies this year that got sequels. Joker, Foley of the Oaks, and we got Gladiator 2. Obviously, he returned for Joker, Foley of the Oaks, but didn't return for Gladiator 2 for obvious reasons. So yeah, and man, Denzel Washington here, again, he was just excellent here. I mean, stuff that he does in this is very pretty fun to check out. Some of the like violence he does in this is intense. I'm like, this is the most intense I've seen Denzel in years. And yeah, again, the action is terrific. The performances by Paul Mescal is great. Like, this movie's probably not going to be in my top 10 or top 20 favorite films of the year or nothing like that. I mean, I admit, I did saw Wicked, and Wicked, I think, is a little better than Gladiator 2. Unpopular to say. But Gladiator 2 definitely is a really fun one worth checking out. So, I mean, if you guys haven't seen Gladiator 2, give it a go. And I'll be down to see what Gladiator is down the line. Like, really, Scott has already talked about a possible third one. We'll see if that will actually be the case. So, whether we get another one, that has to be said. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Gladiator 2? And so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Were you ever a fan of the original Gladiator? And would you love to see another Gladiator film? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy Simon.